What happened when two slices of bread went on a date?
Smashed together.
I was a little
Solid.
more PG than that, but it was
Right.
loaf at first sight.
Welcome to Dad Strong 253. We are back for another weekly episode. Here we go. My name's William. We have Q and we have Tyler. The gang is here. I feel like we have to find a different way of saying that. I don't know. The gang is. I don't know. Anyways, maybe we should have our own gang name. Maybe. Random thought in middle of.
Not affiliated.
Right. Dad gangs are taken, so I don't know. I have to come up with something else. Anyways, so we are for this week's episode. I can't even speak anymore. Wow. This week's episode is, I think, it's the next one. I don't remember what number it is. It's the next one in the series that we have been doing. When you find out you're going to be a father later in life, or you just became a father later in life. Yeah, it's either 4 or 5, Tyler. I can't remember. It doesn't really matter. It's just the next one. So if you're watching this one, please go back and watch the other ones. They are in succession. The last, I think, said 4 or 5. But today we're going to be talking about, we've been getting into it, of installing systems for parenting, fitness, all that jazz. And we're going to be getting into that here in just a little bit. So that'll be our main topic. But first, as we do, we're going to get into a round of some jokes, and then we will get into some wins and fails and get into our topic. So starting it off here with a bang. Also, in other sad news, the World Cup, we lost on Monday. I did go. It was a fantastic game, as in a sense the experience was amazing, but getting shelled 4-1 on your home turf is not fun. So
Yeah, it was a brutal showing. Is what that was.
It was rough for sure. And thank you to the people that reached out and said that I made the TV screen. So there you go. I had my 5 seconds of fame. All right, who's kicking it off? All right, I'll go. So I had this joke. I was thinking about it from back in the COVID days, but trying to tell jokes that were relevant. So if you started quarantine, then you would only be telling inside jokes.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I had the way it was worded. I was like, I don't like how that works. So I'm going to try to do my best here. So yeah,
the delivery was on.
Yeah, I try. So
all right, where my girl go? All right, why is the remote always missing?
With kids.
Right. That's
probably. It just fears responsibility. It fears responsibility.
Okay.
I was going to say, might have to explain that to Tyler. So
I guess I don't get that one. The remote responsibility.
Yeah, I don't know. Those are my jokes.
Okay.
Those are my jokes.
Wow.
Why do mermaids wear seashells?
Oh man, I've heard this.
Why
one
you said
too.
why mermaids wear seashells?
Because B shells are too small and D shells are too big.
Damn it.
Okay. I like that. All right, so why did the toolbox laugh?
He was built for it?
What tools?
Uh-huh.
Hacksaw? I don't know.
Man, it saw me say it's only going to take 5 minutes to do this task.
uh, so I was curious if you guys, if you know where I could find where a guy. Oh God, screwed that up. Where I could find a guy, person wants to hang out with, talk to, and enjoy spending time with. I'm just asking for a friend.
I like that. Just leave it
There you
there.
go.
Just leave it there.
I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. All right.
Was that on Shrek? Did you seen that on Shrek?
Yeah, that's
Big
from
Donkey?
Donkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
okay.
they're making a solo Donkey movie
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I was
and
hearing that.
a Shrek 5.
I think Eddie Murphy was
So-
talking about that
Yeah,
podcast or
he's the one that
something.
announced it. So, Tyler, did you have your 2?
I got one more. Why
right.
don't grave
Rick.
robbers get invited to parties?
No.
Because they're always
still
digging
true.
up the past.
Okay, I have digging in my head too.
Touche. All right. Starting off with some bangers. Well, mine I think were subpar, but it doesn't matter. All right. So next segment
Bad
here we're going to
jokes.
get into is our wins
be
and fails
corny.
for the week. Yeah. I had to work on the delivery too much on mine. It was way too much work than it needed to be.
Yeah,
so
some of you gotta do that too.
You gotta. What do you got? Is you gotta finesse. That's what it is. Finesse.
Right.
So, anyways, all right, we're getting into some dad wins, fails, for the week. Yeah. All right. Since I started off, Tyler, I'm gonna pick you. What you got?
All right. Dad win would be I got my out yard water feature up and running and had my kids out there helping me set it up. So it felt good to have them there for like the final put it together, get everything running and actually had it, work out. It's like and they liked that they were a part of it before, we turned it on and let them do like the, plug the cords in together. So that was my dad win for the week. Get them involved in a little homemade project. Yeah.
Nice. I love it. Q,
It was
you.
always fun. Dad was saying my dad went of the week. I don't know. I would say just keep putting all this stuff together to go see my son, man. Last minute to be able to fly the whole family out, setting up our itinerary for what's going to turn into a vacation. Yeah, and I was able to save a lot of money, so
There you
I
go.
would call that a win.
I mean,
It's a pocket win.
that's
Heck yeah.
I was about to say that's a dad win. That's a win in general. So yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
When's that happening? When you
We fly out the 28th, and he graduates
July?
on the 30th. Yeah, this month.
Nice. All right.
So yeah, and I ain't never been to Chicago
Yeah.
before, so this would be cool.
It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hot, humid. So yeah. No. When I went last year,
Spend some
it
time in the
was
sauna week leading up to it.
Yeah, outside that is.
Acclimate.
Yeah, get out of the shower, go outside, and you're still like soaked. And you got to go if you got depending on how long you're there. You got to go. I mean, it's total tourist trap. But go see the big giant bean downtown Chicago. So, yeah. Oh, I will actually, like I said, Q. If you have time, I will tell you of this burger place you got to go to out there. It's a Michelin star chef and a pro skateboarder teamed up to make a smash burger joint. Really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Really
I'm
good.
all down for
Really
that.
Don't know what the two have to do with each other, but I'm here for it.
I don't know either, but it works. It was delicious. So, my
Serve them up on like a
win-
skateboard deck.
Right. No, it's kind of a cool spot, but it's not very big. It's called NADC. I think I can't remember what it stands for. My win is a simple one. boy's been back with me since Wednesday, and, man, it's been great because I've always tried to get him to, like, as we do as parents, right? You try to get them to clean up their mess, and I don't know about you guys, but, anytime I've always get my kid to clean up, he does clean up, but it's like pulling teeth, you know? It's the, "Oh, do I have to?" and, dragging your feet and da da da. I mean, I get it. It happens, right? Um, but every day this week has been like he makes a mess, which is fine. Well, 2 things. He makes a mess, and then he goes on to do something else, and I ask him to clean up, and there might be a small pushback, but most of the time he's like, "Oh, okay," and he does it. The other one was when he came back to me on Wednesday. I got lazy over the time he was gone. I left his room a mess, and I said, "First thing we gotta do when you get back is clean your room." And, I was I think I was cleaning the kitchen or something like that, and I asked him to do it, and normally, if I ask him to do something like that, he goes off and does whatever he wants. But this time around, he cleaned up his room and he did a pretty damn good job. And then I said, "You can't do play video games until that's cleaned up." And he did it. I was like, "Who are you? What have you done, my son?" Like, so and so far, every
That's
day this week has been great that he just does it. So I'm like, I ask him once, and he's like, I get the whole yes, dad, and goes and does the work, and I'm like, all right, sweet, love this. Like, what happened?
that's cool when they
So
turn a corner like that.
oh, man, yeah, and
Yeah.
even, like, this week, when I left for work, gotta drop him off at the grandparents' house, and it was, like, both slept in, and I was like, "Oh, shit, I gotta get ready to go." So I'm, like, in the shower, and he comes in, and I'm like, "Hey, go get changed and get ready, socks, shoes on, clothes." He's like, "Yes, dad," and I'm like, "Oh, he's probably not gonna do it, so I'm gonna have to rush." And I get out of the shower, get changed, get ready for work, and there he is sitting on the couch on the tablet or watching a show, PBS Kids, just, like, ready to go. I'm like, what the fuck? So, I'll take it. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'm gonna enjoy it while it does. So,
Yeah, becoming independent.
right, right. All right. Hey, look at that. A trio of wins for the week. Good job, everyone. I will give us all of this right here. And oh, nope. That, and we'll do this. Better
I
yet.
was say,
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Get all the cheering. All right, so we're going to get into the
right.
nitty gritty now. So it's moving on to the big topic at hand today, which is you've had the kid, and your kid, and life is about to get awesome and chaotic and challenging. What you did know is now out the window. And so installing systems for I think we can go into like side of the parenting things, but I think we've already talked about a lot of this. But we're kind of entering on the fitness side of things, and so once a child is in reality and in the world and trying to acclimate it, and teach it and grow and all that fun stuff, and then also but taking care of yourself and installing systems. And we're also going to talk about when, not if, when you fall off the wagon, because having a child, even early age, middle age, later in age,
A-
it's you're
Any
gonna
age.
any age, you're going to get a derailment of one way or another. I mean, prior to us hitting record today, uh, me and Tyler were talking about. I mean, yeah, Tyler's or not
Mm.
Tyler Q. This has happened to you too as well, but just like waking up with an injury, or whatever the case is, because we've gotten older and things just aren't the same. So when you fall off the wagon, what are some default systems you have in place or can put in place to make sure that getting back on a little easier? So,
Okay.
um,
Start off
Q,
with
I'm
the
gonna.
systems that you're keeping on with.
Yep. Hey, buddy. Thanks for showing up. Okay,
Mhm.
get out of here. Just
Remember
so
those
if you
days?
guys are,
Uh,
if you are watching this, then you would have seen my tiny human show up in a Red Ranger costume with some Halo toys. If you're listening to this, then you better go see the YouTube video. So, yeah, yeah, it's
Right,
crazy.
made a quick little cameo,
Just trying out
Right.
for a new
but as far
mascot.
Yeah, yeah, for
right.
sure. For sure.
I
He's
would
like,
say,
I want to be
man,
part of it too. He probably heard me talking about it and
right.
was like, ooh, watch this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what they do. That's exactly what happened. You know what I
hmm
mean?
hmm Yeah. All right, Tyler, what were we saying?
I was just saying, yeah, let's talk about some systems that help keep you on the way, or like that keep you rolling, right? So, what do you use when you are in a good habit? You know, you're dialed in. You're going to the gym constantly, or not constantly, but when you feel like you have things dialed in. What are your systems that you put in place to to keep it that way, or to help you stay that way?
Q, you want to lead it off?
How about you, Will?
I picked the Q.
Yeah.
All right.
I would say, man, like, I would say, I wouldn't call it really systems, but I don't, how would I do? I just, man, I just lock myself in like a month program because, like, listen, my shit, like, it always changes my day by days as far as family, kids, and all that. So if I look at my schedule for the week, I make sure I lock in. All right, I know I got like clients. If my clients start early this morning, on these 3 days would be this workout, that workout, that workout. And then the 2 days I got late, probably, especially like I was teaching classes, that would be my cardio day. So I call it like making the work schedule work with my workout. So I already prep with having my bag prep. You know, that's rule number one. I start that by the night, make my overnight oats, get in my programming, and like, just dive in. So like I like to say I just keep it structured every time. It's based off the work schedule.
Yeah, for
Be a
sure.
system I use if that
I like it.
counts.
I didn't know you used your teaching days as cardio days. Look at you,
Yeah.
smart man. Smart
You know?
man.
Like, look, I'm teaching 4 minutes of core. Why not get it in myself? You know? Like, come on,
Yeah.
guys. I'm gonna do it with you. I'm gonna do it with you guys.
I did that with the tough tread. Like, all right, I'm gonna grab these weights. Not running, but
Right.
we're going. We're doing 75 squats today. Let's go.
Woo. I remember when I taught kickboxing, I'd walk the mat all the time. And then, like, during the warm up, which was 15 minutes, but our 15-minute warm up was more like everybody else's workout. And so I'd be like challenging people getting down, doing squats and push ups and burpees next to them. I'm like, yeah, you get this. So I would get my like 15 minutes each class. And I taught probably like 3 or 4 classes a day. So it was just like getting my steps in, getting my burpees in, whatever the case is. Now I'm like, I ain't doing another damn burpee if I don't have to. Fuck that shit. Um,
Yeah.
so,
Burnt out on the
um,
burpees.
yeah, retired. Um, or just better yet, tired. For me, biggest thing is having a plan. A lot of times I'm like, I don't need a plan, and I will um just kind of wing it. And sometimes it works. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't. So, for getting the system, especially after my son was born, it was finding a specific time. So back in the day, it was once he was sleeping in his own bed and in his own room. It was getting up super early in the morning, going to the gym, being there at like 5:30. I ain't doing that nowadays, but um, having a consistent time wise, especially at the time when I didn't work at the gym. And now it's more of like, hey, if I've got a block of period time, okay, that's going to be what it is. And what am I going to work on right now? Um, that's the biggest thing, is just making sure that I know what I'm going to be doing and when I'm going to be doing it.
Right. I feel the
Yeah.
same way. Like, I try to make my day work for me. That's what I figured out the most. Like, prior to your day, man, you got to make it work for you. Like, if my daughter has soccer, that's where I'm getting my cardio. I'm be like the parents on the track. At first, I started out laughing at them, like, "Hey, that's a good idea. I don't do cardio anyway, so might as well walk with the parents." Making things like that, making it work. So that way, like, having a system as a parent, as a dad, as a working father, it's kind of hard to like do if you ain't got one. I'm like, jobs you're a master that you can dedicate super time to, I would say make your day work for you, like how I just described
Right.
it. If you know you got mornings, if you could get up, do some 30-minute cardio just at home, that'll work, as part of the system. Use that
Yeah.
as your wake up, go to work, get off work while you still got the motivation, go hit your big lifts in. That's kinda like how I would prioritize my day all around the work shift.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You find the gaps in the day that you can work with and fill them with things
Mhm.
that, produce progress for you and your health,
Exactly.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I think,
Tyler?
I like your packing your bag or not analogy, but keeping the gym bag packed, and
Mhm.
I don't need everything that's in my bag for that day at the gym, but I have, like, 3 or 4 pairs of shorts,
Yeah,
3 or 4
same.
shirts. I've got, electrolyte packets and eye drops and whatever, Advil, whatever, pre-workout. Bring the kitchen sink with you, like, doesn't matter.
Mhm.
But
Don't
if
forget the
if that
eggs.
keeps
Don't forget
me,
the eggs.
I have, 2 pairs of headphones in there just in case I didn't put one back the last time I was working out.
Right.
Um, don't forget the
And
egg
yet
curtains,
somehow
yeah.
you still forget them.
Every once in a while, and it's usually if I
I
take a different vehicle. Yeah.
I maybe, but I swear in the last month it's been like 3 or 4 times.
No, just once. It was
I don't
okay,
know.
no, it was twice because it was 2 days in a row. It was 2 days in a row. I
That's
didn't I
even
didn't grab
worse.
them. Mhm. Um, but, I think having that, and especially, like, where we work at a gym, so it does make it a little easier, like, if we have
Mhm.
a break in between clients, or, you wanna kinda skip your little lunchtime or whatever and get a workout in. Uh, but so many people that are like, like, by the time I get home and then I have to come back, and
Mhm.
so packing that gym bag and having it in your vehicle or with you, so that
Huge.
you hit the gym on the way home and you don't, like,
Right.
make that full shift into everything else, I think is huge. So,
Yeah,
Mhm.
I met there was a couple that I met just a few months ago, and they were going to get training, and they haven't been back in a minute. But I appreciated them because we talked about accountability. We've talked about it quite regularly, but um, especially with your significant other. But what I loved about these two is that when I chatted with them, they were doing everything they could at the time to make sure they showed up to the gym. So they both traveled a lot for work, but so they took the packing your bag for sure. So they each packed a bag, but they also each packed a bag for their partner. So in their car, they
hey,
had 2 different bags, one for him, one for her, and vice versa in her car, so that nobody can make an excuse for it, is that, "Hey, oh, I forgot my bag." "Don't worry, I got you." And so I love that, so if you're going to work out with your significant other, or you just make sure you both pack bags for each other, no excuses. It's like, "Well, we're gonna go." Still may not be willing to, like, if you're tired, work's exhausting, whatever, but you still have that accountability. So,
I haven't heard that one before. I like that.
oh, it was a good one. I was like,
If
damn, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So,
taking away all the excuses.
Facts.
100%, 100%. And then I appreciate him too because she had some experience working with a trainer. He did not, and they wanted to do it on their own for a little while. And, then they were doing like the 30-minute routine on the back row there. And then they finally like they
Power,
had more
half hour.
questions. Yep. And then they came and saw me and talked to them for a bit. And then I took them through a 30-minute TRX workout, and they were just like, what the hell is this? This is way harder. They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, yeah, 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 yeah." So, speaking of
Yeah, I
that, I
know
gotta reach out
I
to
know
him.
I said it before we started too. I think putting things in motion that keep you from, like, it's like walking in the gym, right? Like, you get into the gym, you're there, like, the odds are you're gonna work out, but, like, doing something that initiates that, right? Like, for me would be taking pre-workout, it's not necessarily that I really need it to work out, but if I drink some pre-workout, then my odds of bailing on my workout or finding, not taking that time to actually do it then and there, it keeps you from procrastinating, or it keeps me from procrastinating, right?
Yeah.
No, I
Um,
definitely get that.
yeah.
Like, same here, like, I do it, like, 'cause especially if I'm already mentally not in that workout, I'll take it because 'cause I'm alright. Like you said, I got no choice. I'm either gonna be over here looking cracked out, sitting there sweating for no reason, or I can put this pre-workout to use.
Mhm,
So I
mhm.
use that as my added accountability as well, man.
Just over
I
there
Yeah.
find
slightly
that, like,
twitching.
right,
Feel like a
I
big
just be
dumbass when you take pre-workout and then you don't work out, I'll tell you.
right,
That's
just over there on jitter, yeah, just
all
goofy.
itchy and stuff. Ugh.
Facts. I tell you, I get
Yeah.
paranoid because now my energy level's just up. I'm like, "Damn, I feel like I'm about to get caught for skipping class or something." You
Uh-huh.
know?
Heart rate's through the roof. What is going on?
You
What's
feel
going
me?
on? What is going on?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I hear that.
Yeah.
No, I definitely that's a good one for sure. And we kind of talked about this earlier before we started recording too, but like
Mhm.
having that workout buddy, whether it's pre-workout or an actual human being, and having that a bit of the accountability for it for sure too. Because I know we were doing that when we did the 12-week challenge for at least the first month. And then the kind
Right.
of the wheels fell off a little bit. Speaking of
No.
falling off the wagon, um,
Yeah.
so but if
I
you've
would
got a
say, yeah,
workout
man, like,
buddy,
using the workout buddy, like, I use my clients, man, when we was doing that challenge too, like, because a lot of them need like, in that world, so I'm like, the motivation, like, I'm like, "Let's I'm gonna work out with you. Let's go,"
yeah,
And that was at the same time, I'll let them know, like, "Hey, you just helped me," you know? I was lagging in my
Mhm.
workout as well, so let's crush 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, using that
there you go.
partner really, really, really kept you in the dumps because being fit, being, dedicated, it can be draining. It can be feeling lonely. You need that argument, like I said, to get monotonous. So, like, bringing somebody to switch up the routine just a little bit might rejuvenate that second month of your training.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just another level of um, what's the word? I don't want to say motivation, but I guess so. But I like how you said like energizing. It's working out with somebody new, or whatever the case is, or doing something new. I mean, I had um, basic in my own small group class the other day at work. I was
Yeah,
training
you did.
4, 5, 6 people at once.
Mhm.
Doing some pro level shit right there. Yeah, I had 6 people and going through it, and we're doing a squat rack set, and it was just like we were watching all these people like pushing hard, a couple of them with kids, and I was like, God damn, I should jump on here. And I was like, hey, there ain't enough room. We already took up over enough platforms in here and shit like this. Like, we don't need to take up anymore. But luckily, it was a dead part of our dead time of the gym, so it worked out. But, stuff like that. It's like, oh, yeah, I need that kind of energy because, like you said, sometimes working out by yourself is just.
Mhm.
You said it earlier, Q. Like, uh, I mean, I'm gonna do it. I don't really want to do it.
Yeah, in the moments.
I do. I find myself
Yeah.
like especially even if I've taken pre-workout, there's been a few times I'm like, I go and I start lifting, and I'm like, all right, oh, feel the tingle, yay, here it comes. Nope, still don't really give a shit. So, but
Yeah. I mean, those will hit every once in a while, but I think,
yeah, yeah,
even talking to it, or, like, talking about working out, like, mentioning it to Q or Will or anybody that's at work, like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go and get a workout in," and then if they look
Mhm.
over, like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Ah, that's right, shit, alright." You know,
Right.
damn it. Yeah,
putting
I'm
it out there
definitely
that you're
guilty
about
of
to
that.
do something, so, like, you don't wanna punk out and, you
Yeah,
know
I'm guilty of that, and then I'm also guilty of like if somebody like asks me a question, it could be anything.
Mhm.
It
"Oh,
could
dude,
be work
I gotta
related.
wear my headphones around Will. Damn."
Well, yeah, I'm guilty too. You know what the worst part is? I'm like, "Oh, if I have my headphones in, people will and I'm working out, people will leave me alone." It never happens. It always is somebody asking me something somehow, whether it's work
No,
related
it's
or not. It's
this.
always something. Yeah, I
Mhm.
know.
On me every
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I was like,
Or
man,
there's been a
in the
couple times
gym.
I try to ignore it, and people were like, I have noise cancellation, so they're just like, "Bump," and you're like, "Yes."
Fact.
Mhm.
Facts.
I'm like,
I just look when I'm working out, I just make sure I make no eye contact. I'm not acknowledging nobody. That's what I
Eyes
learned it
down.
works.
Yeah.
Hey, facts. I turn your head real fast, like, not looking at you.
Mhm.
I'm not looking at
That
you.
ceiling's gotta be real
Yeah.
interesting. Watching the TV in between sets
Right.
for a second, you know,
Like,
eyes
leave
on the
me be.
phone. Right.
I love all you guys,
or
but yeah, leave me be.
or
Yeah.
or that blank stare because you almost
Da
died from the workout, and you're just like,
Oh,
yeah.
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 or we could be like
Go
Q, and
dance
when
in the
he
corner.
falls, then he looks around, make sure nobody said,
Oh, no, I knew they seen it. There was too many people in there. I knew
"Yeah."
it.
Well,
Except for
you
this
said the
last
last
one.
time you fell,
Except for that
nobody saw
last
you,
one.
so
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Sounds yeah, but
yeah,
except for that
yeah,
last
yeah.
one.
No, the first one, everybody saw,
Well, me,
so it was
packed
good.
gym.
Yeah.
Um, so those are
I'm
good
glad I ain't
items to get
money.
started with for sure. Um,
Mhm.
any other items or things you think for like system wise to
I
hold yourself
got
accountable and motivated? So,
I think one more good one is to, like, give yourself kinda like your minimum or, like, what your goal is for that week for days that you plan to work out or do cardio or 'cause I don't know if I find I tell myself like, all right, I'm gonna hit two or three, weight training days and one like real heavy cardio day or something like that.
Mhm.
I will my odds of actually doing all those things is way higher than if you're just going in and winging it all together. I might wing those individual workouts a little bit, um, but giving myself like a few boxes to check can be real beneficial, you know?
Right. No, I definitely agree, man. That's kinda like I second that motion in my workout life, like, give myself like, "Hey, I wanna go for 5, but we take 3, but, if as long as I hit these 3 key things that I got planned for my goal that week, I count it as a win." So that way I don't stress myself out. Because I feel a tendency when you stress yourself out on, like, trying to do it, your mind, you kinda tend not to do it. It goes like protection mode. Like, "Alright, we're not even gonna do
Mhm,
that task since we're already stressed out about it." Your mind's like, "We're not doing that at all." Now that's off your radar, your calendar, and now you're not hitting the workout. So, like, kinda like you said, man, I give myself a even meter, like a buffer, like, we're gonna hit these things so that way I can look forward to it. You know what I mean? And not stress over, I gotta do these things. I gotta
mhm,
hit this workout. Because once you start putting that negative connotation to it, you kinda your mind's, we don't wanna do that. Nah, that's
yeah,
negative. You know? Go sit
right.
down and
yeah,
eat. That sounds more positive.
yeah, some days it's
It's not
just
even
a
positive. It's
warm
more,
up
it's
and
just
a
comforting.
stretch, man, like,
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
Just
yeah,
comforting. I like to
all I'm
get a
doing
big
today is
warm
some
hug
band
from a
workout.
pizza.
He said fact. Nice little
Never
band
had a
workout,
pizza
you
hug, man.
said?
Yeah.
What kind of
No,
pizzas
I
you
like
eating,
that.
Will?
What? What'd you
So
say?
what
I
kind of
didn't. I didn't hear
pizzas
you.
you
Oh,
eating? They're giving you hugs.
Don't worry about it. All right. Don't worry about it. I'm a big human. Fuck off. All right.
Oh, oh no.
big old piece of
um.
pizzazz boxes.
Mm.
Oh. Fuck around
Shout out.
and Uber eats that shit right now.
Right,
Um.
Mm.
shout out.
Uh. Hey, actually, you know what the crazy thing is? I have not had pizza in about a month. So get fucked.
It's been a good minute.
I
It's
haven't
been a
had
good minute.
pizza in like 3 days.
Nah,
You?
I
Although I
lied.
don't know
It
if
was
mob
about 2
pizza
weeks ago.
counts,
It was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
You said
I
my
no.
pieces?
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if that I
Normally,
don't think it counts as pizza though.
Yeah.
yeah, I think I was going
Ain't
like
as hell.
once a week I would have pizza, but now I just
Mhm.
it's not been sounding good. So, um, that 5 days a week thing, I tell people that all the time. Like, hey, whatever your work week looks like, or whatever, plan for 5. Realistically, you get 3, especially being a parent. Shit happens. Kids got stuff, get sick,
Mhm.
sports, whatever the case is.
Mhm.
So, but if you're planning for 5, and we talked about you put everything together, like packing a bag and all this other stuff, and then but like I said, shit happens, and, but then you'll
Yeah.
get 3 for sure. So if your goal is like, "I'm gonna go to the gym 3 days a week," realistically, you're gonna get 2, maybe 1,
2.
or you start
Yeah.
off with 3.
Mhm.
When life gets in the way, get to 2, get to 1, then it's like, now it's been 2 weeks and you're like, "Oh, I'll get back to it. It'll be easy." So, and it
Yeah.
never is. So on that
How
note, that
how do
is
you
what
guys
we call
feel
transition wise.
okay, yeah, go for
Oh, I was just saying, like, I mean, you can go with your question, but I was gonna say, like, the next evolution would be when you do fall off,
it. Yeah.
what do you do?
Okay, yeah, I guess my question would work for that too. Cause yeah, how do you feel about okay, you had a goal of 5 days a week and then, let's say your minimum is 3, right? Then you only hit 2, or like Thursday rolls around, you're like, "Shit." You work out Thursday, you work out Friday, um, and I guess the weekend, it can be difficult to get workouts in, but how do you feel about using the weekend to get back on the wagon? Because I don't know how many people say like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to start on Monday," right? I'm going to start next Monday. Like sometimes I feel the best way to get a workout or like get back into gear is to like hit that like Sunday workout or
Oh,
um,
you took that right out of
you
my
know,
head. Sunday
yeah,
is a go.
yes,
Is a
you
go
just gotta
too.
wake up and get it right.
Yeah,
Um,
man, on me. Like, yeah, like I do it like I said, 'cause that's when I find like I have the most energy for myself. You know what I mean?
mm,
Sunday's normally like my play yard day, getting the house together day, planning for the week. So like me to get that self workout in and just set the tone for the week is how I look at it. Like I want to
mhm,
approach Monday already set up. You know what I mean? So why not start better than doing it Sunday, day before, hitting that energy and I noticed I can take the change because then I can come home. I got with that workout feeling right. Sunday's normally my clear day. I can jump into like my nutrition part, start meal prepping for the week, start ordering because that ties in with like going grocery shopping on Sundays. So that
right,
workout helps, get the cardio in
yeah,
while we walk around aimlessly in these aisles arguing over food prices. Like, dang.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
arguing, it's
Monday through
complaining.
Friday is kind of a rough
Mhm.
schedule to keep. But yeah, if you like throw like a random weekend day in there, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, I feel like it can really help set the tone for the week, especially
Yeah.
Sunday. Because yeah, like you said, you work out, you feel like doing healthy stuff afterwards, right? You're like,
Mhm.
I don't know, like maybe in my 20s, I'd go work out and then go out and drink some, day drinking or something. But,
Right. You got my
nowadays, if I
wisdom
work
days
out,
in.
I'm going home to get my protein in, drinking a couple glasses of water.
Right.
Right.
Trying to handle
Yeah,
some other daily
I would
tasks.
say, I mean, I've worked out on the weekends, of course. I think for me, especially with the boy, it's harder at times because when I have him almost well, I have him every weekend. And then we don't have childcare at the gym, so it's not like I don't want him just to be sitting in the break room either all the time. But um, I find myself doing things with him at home, maybe getting him involved in doing squats. So like even at the Sundays, he goes to jujitsu. So then it's like he's active running around. So it's like afterwards, maybe we come back and play in the parking lot here or go to a park or, be inside and, knocking out some squats or push-ups and then doing wrestling. So that will keep me active in the sense of getting the blood pumping a little bit more to be prepared for the week. But yeah, if I have a weekend where I'm just like, we'll just hang out and play video games or whatever the case is, that those are needed too. But um, just having those days with him. So, I there's been a few times where I go on a Sunday, and I don't know about you guys. I mean, obviously you guys have done it, but like somewhere along the line, I got in the route of just like Monday through Friday were my workout days as well, and it just felt weird to go to a gym on a Sunday. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It has always felt weird for me for the longest time, and even working at a gym for the last handful of years and in the industry for as long as I have been, it's still like weird to go to a gym on Sunday. I know that's just me, and I know a lot of people do it, but it's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go do something else active." I don't know. I couldn't tell you
Like
why.
me,
It is weird. It's just weird. So,
I fucking love
but
it.
I'll still do
I
it from
go in
time
that
to
living
time.
room,
Yeah.
I'm like, there's not a soul in sight. I'm like, oh my god, it's just me. I could frolic in this bitch if I wanted to, you know. And
That's probably when I should
Just
go because
doing
nobody
super
there will
bands
know
across
who
the
I
wrist
am.
wall, like, wee.
just frolicking in there, yeah. I'm in here, man.
Yeah, that's probably when I should go because
Uh,
like Monday through Friday is when everybody who knows me goes. So if I go on a
yeah,
weekend, they won't
that's what
know
I
who the
love.
hell I am.
That's what you say. Like I
Mhm.
can't get it. I'm telling you, even no matter what time of the day, and I love my because you got your regulars, you know. We talk, they hit the pump. As soon as they finish in their pump, they come straight over to you and get to talking again. I'm like,
Mhm.
man, I'm trying to get my set in. So I learned me and you early mornings. If you choose to work out in the gym that you work at, you got to find you. So you got to creep in your own gym. You got to come here like in camouflage with a face mask on. You know
You
what
know, and you
I
know what I
mean?
should start doing? I should start taking more group classes because nobody in those classes know who the hell I am either.
Right.
Yeah. They're too busy looking up front.
Yeah, maybe the instructor knows who I am, but for the most part, nobody knows who the hell I am, and they won't try to talk to me. I just get it done. So, but it's so
Uh,
Right.
late. I don't want to stay till 6 o'clock. Shit.
Yeah. So
but yeah. No,
what other
I
systems
like a
I
good
break?
Sunday workout from time to time, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
Will said, taking the kids to the like, do a little kickball in the front or take them to a basketball court and shoot a ball around for a bit, play some
Mhm.
catch,
Mhm.
you know.
I
That'll
know. And
do it a
now
little bit at least.
I have Calvin has a glow in the dark soccer ball, so I'm about to start bringing that thing out in the evenings. Like, oh, we can still play. I can see it.
Right. Yeah, I got all types of those balls. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I mean, like we have a basketball court. The one thing I love about my neighborhood, the kids stay out there faithfully. So I get out there, run a half a game, phase out and tag a kid in. You know, we playing at 11. Might give me to about 8 points in. I'm like, all right. I catch him try to dunk on me. Like, all right. I'm like, yeah, take
Yeah.
my spot.
No.
And things like that,
I'm
man.
done.
Like, yep. Like, all right, little youngin.
Check out.
But yeah, I always use my kids' events, man, especially like afterward on like a travel city. I'm like, let's go find like their park, their nature trail, or walk. We get those steps in. But for some systems that man, I'd like to input if I fall off. I don't know, this hard one, man. I like to just go self-evaluate. I always start back with nutrition, like plan my food for the week, and then start basic. All right, let's restart that program. Let's rework this schedule because a lot of times routine you fall with scheduling. You can't get your schedule to go as because like you say, hey, you overshot the week and wanted like 6 workouts in. So now I'm like, and then like I noticed like times when I did fall off, it due to I got to do it at 5 o'clock. Like for some reason, I guess you get the time stuck in your head. He was like, man, I got to work out at 5 p.m. This, and if I don't make it to the gym by 5 p.m., my day's shot. And it's just pivoting. Like, okay, if you do had that play that plan and you get to the gym at 5:30, still go. You don't get off, still go. Get you, like you said, a 20-minute power cardio, or like you guys said, switch up and go get a 20-minute walk in with the kid. Doing those type of things. So that way, it's not a fall off day. You still manage to remain active.
Dig it. You guys ever used
Yeah.
motivational movies or something like that to, I don't know, spark up the
Um, I'm a big YouTube version with that. Like, the more
okay.
the little clips. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like if I ever
Mhm.
have them weeks, I put that. I used to have an app that'll let me put it as like my alarm clock. And it'll
Cool.
be one of them guys yelling, "You need to get up. You ain't." I'm like, okay.
Do you
Don't be a lazy ass.
so
Mhm.
years ago, was it The Rock made his own app and it was an alarm clock and it was called The Rock Clock. It didn't last very long, but it was hilarious because there was no snooze button. And so you'd set the alarm for whatever you set for, whatever time it was. And it was crazy because it actually like went and gave you motivational stuff, but it would like sometimes it'd be like him singing and be like, "Get your candy ass up. It's 4 a.m." or something, whatever the case is. And it would just get louder and louder, and you'd have to get up to like turn off the whole damn thing and shut it down because you couldn't snooze it. Um, Other times it was really, really, loud. There were other times where you could set your alarm for the same time as when he set his alarm. So
Mhm.
you would get up and he would have, like, a video message when he would get up, and then he would record it, and that would be what would wake you up. And people were like, "What
Jeez.
the hell?" It was the dumbest
Too
app
much
ever, but
energy.
it was, this is when he was like, "Yeah, I wake up at 4 AM and I go lift and then I go on set." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I mean, if I got paid millions of dollars to go work out at 4 AM to be ready for a movie shoot, I'm doing it too." Like,
Mhm.
it's like all these celebrities that get in like massive great shape. It's like you pay me $20 million and I got nothing better to do but work out and get ready for this.
Right.
That's what I do. Stay
Exactly.
ready.
I'm like that whole Mark Wahlberg thing, be up at 4:30
Oh,
AM, and I'm like, there's no realistic my middle class man that has that much time to do a 4:30 for hour workout. Hop with that
yeah.
don't you do like a cold plunge for like an hour in the morning,
Something
do
like
some other
that. I mean, like to each their own. I mean, obviously you can find
Mhm,
time, for what it is, but I don't know. You see these celebrities that talk about it all the time. And it's like, well, yeah, you got more time than I don't want to say more time. You have more freedoms. Like Mark Wahlberg's kids are all grown, right? They're older, they're self
mhm,
sufficient type of thing. And was he getting up at 4:30 in the morning with when his kids were younger? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I got up at 4:30 when my kid was young, but it was like get to the gym and power through a workout with the wife at the time and try to get back in time all before the young one woke up and then trying to wake the other ones up to get ready for school. Um, but now I don't have another person here. It's just me and him. And I ain't no. Mm-mm. Maybe if I had a gym would have had childcare, but I'm not trying to pay for a gym
yeah,
membership right now. I'm just gonna come down to
exactly.
LASIK, dude. I'm just gonna bring my kid. I'm gonna bring him down there.
Come on
Do I
down.
get? Does an employee get free childcare?
We just well, I don't know, that's a good question.
See,
I don't know. It might be a
Mr.
new rule
Manager.
created for you.
What?
Uh,
I don't say shit like that, like because you know it's gonna happen. There are other people in this organization that'll be like, "Yeah, not allowed, motherfucker."
That was an evil laugh right there, wow.
Uh-huh, no shit. Anyways, so yeah, I like that for the motivation wise, but I've never been one to I like some of those motivational talks for like YouTube and stuff like that, but I will tell you
Mhm,
the two people that I used to listen to a lot actually that got me going, uh, Eric Thomas. That guy, he's a motivational speaker. I think he's listed as like number one motivational speaker right now. He just had this like infectious energy. Like it didn't matter what he was talking about. You just I'm ready.
mhm.
And he has a book out there called UOU. Or is it You versus You? One of those two. But really great things and then the other one was one of his predecessors, Inky Johnson. And if you guys ever want to see like some cool shit, go look this guy up. So Inky Johnson was like D1 player for Tennessee. Think he was a corner. Anyways, he tells a story about how he just had to finish the season, the next like 4 games at the rate he was going, and he was going to be a top 10 draft pick. Like people were already talking about it. I think it was the next game. Got hit, and it was a big collision, nothing like nefarious or anything like just collision on the football field. Um, to the point where his right arm from like here down paralyzed, and then he's in the hospital and he's like, I can't feel my arm. And then doctors come rushing in and we're like, we need to get this man into emergency surgery. He's about to die. And he had blood clots and all this other stuff. And so they operated him. And so he can't use his right arm. So if you see him speak, his arm is wrapped in all like a white sleeve or something like that, and he'll hold it in front of him, but it just is there. And there was a thing that talked about like he talked about once, so like he could have had it like amputated and then had a prosthetic on, And he was like, "No, it's
Mhm.
still, it's a reminder of how far I've come in this life, in this world." And so some of the shit that he talks about is like really cool, down to earth. But another guy that really just kind of talks uh, uh, some really inspiring stuff. And it's like, okay, hey, when you think you ain't got it, whether it's working out or whatever the case is, it's like a couple of these people out there. You're like, all right, I don't have any excuses like that. I'm just being lazy. So let me get my ass up and go. So,
Okay.
but those are kind of my two. Anyways, um, anything else we want to elaborate on those two?
Uh, that's probably what you got from me on that. After that, I'll be in chaos mode.
Chaos.
Oh, me. Fly by
uh,
the what they say,
uh,
the seat of my pants.
yeah, I
Mm.
would say the biggest thing is, when you're getting started, to keep those systems and remember what they are. And then when you do fall off, because life gets in the way, as we've talked about, when you do fall off, try not to get down on yourself. Um, because Q, I think you talked about earlier, just going down the negative spiral. It's easy to do, right? It's injured, life this, sick parent, partner, you're sick, whatever. What is the phrase? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Um,
Yeah.
you're right, and
Mhm.
or sick and tired of being hurt. It's always something. You can go down that path, but always trying to, I don't want to say spin it, but put the positive outlook on it to help ease, when you do fall off. Not saying that it's going to be okay. Hey, it's going to be like, I'm going to get after it. It's may take me a little bit longer, but it's going to happen, instead of, well, eventually. What did you say, Tyler, earlier that your wife got called out? Is this going to be day
It's
one,
just
or is this going to be one day?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah. I like
I
that.
I have
think
used that with
I
clients too.
yeah, I think having give yourself something you like to do too, right? Like, if you hate going to the
Yeah.
gym, that
Mhm.
this might not be your thing, right? But if you like running, go and get some miles in, put the shoes back on. Um, go for a swim. Like,
Yeah.
put a vest on and go walk up a hill. Like, there's so much
Something.
to do. Find something that at least you don't dread, and keep that in the back pocket.
Right, and maybe the gym is not for you at first, or because, like, you are unfamiliar with it, or whatever the case is. Like we talked about earlier, taking classes, like just going in there, and you don't have to worry about what to do to create. You just do what the instructor tells you to do, and that may just be the jump
Mhm,
start. I think I've mentioned it before a couple times too. Like, there's a comedian that talked about how he went to the gym every single day, and sometimes he got
Yeah.
out of his car, and went inside and mingled with people, and then he'd be like, "Oh, you're looking big, bro." And then, and after a little bit of time, maybe I'd lift some weights. Hey, I see this person doing that. Maybe I should try it. So stuff like that. Other thing we could talk about too is, like, systems wise, whether it's starting or you've fallen off. Obviously, this is a shameless plug for all three of us, but getting yourself a trainer. I mean, that's what they're there for,
mhm,
right? To
Mhm.
sometimes we could be motivational wise. Other times it's like, hey, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. And these people know what to do, know how to start it. And, it's fully the aspect of providing workouts, teaching you form. Maybe you're that person that just you have you hold standing appointments. If you got an appointment, you're showing up. Maybe you're those people that, like, if I'm spending money, I'm gonna show up.
mhm,
Whatever the reason is, like, maybe that's a system you take for the time being. Use that, work with your trainer, get dialed in to the point where you can do it on your own, right? And then if you fall off another time in life, there's trainers. They're they're everywhere. So whether they're at a commercial
Lurkers.
gym or
Everywhere.
on their own,
Right. Right.
everywhere.
They're lurking.
You know what's
Popping
funny
out
about that though? Like I
around the
have
corner.
literally I find it funny when you come across somebody that's just like, "Oh, I'm a trainer too. I'm a trainer too. I'm a trainer too," and you're just going like, "Oh, cool." And I don't know about you guys, but I've run into a few that I'm like, you hear them start talking, and not that I know everything because I don't, but sometimes people that just got certified, hey, rightfully so, you're a trainer, but they just some of the things that come out of their mouth, you're like, but are you, or are you just certified as a trainer, but you're not an actual trainer? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just a negative bias I have. I'm not sure. I mean, I think I talked to both of you guys about this. Like when you hear somebody pronounce a specific word wrong, and it's because
Hypertrophy.
they've never heard it. Yeah, hypertrophy, and they're like hypertrophy. Like what the fuck?
Yep.
And I get
Oh,
it; it's
yeah.
spelled exactly like it should say as hypertrophy, but you know, it's just funny. Anyways, so if you need help, go get yourself a trainer. And if you're in the Tacoma area, come see, well, two of us. The other one's kind of in Lacey now.
Hey, you
Yeah.
pulled me off the island that fast, you know.
And he's not taking clients anymore. So we're going to get him the shirt that says manager.
I still ain't got one. I still ain't
Hey, you
got
want
one.
Formerly
one?
known as a personal trainer. That's it.
Yeah. Wow. Do you want one? I got one left here. I found one.
Yeah, yeah, let me get that. Let me get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess Rusty still has all of them from me in his car.
Bruh.
Yeah. So you got options. All right. Well, anything else you guys want to add to that, or are we done with this topic?
And I feel like
I
we
think,
covered everything.
yeah, I think let's lay that to rest and hammer out these last jokes here.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely. Absolutely. Before we get into the jokes, I will say that the next week's episode we'll be getting into just like um basically, I mean, Tyler, you kind of talked about it, but how to turn the gym into a fun place for yourself, making it enjoyable. You kind of gave some ideas of doing other things that are not that, but also when your kids are older and a certain age, but getting them involved into it as well, getting them involved into
Yeah.
fitness more so than that way. So we'll talk about that next week. All right. So we're going to get into some more jokes, or do you guys want to talk about the what's new with you first, and then a round of jokes before we finish it off?
Oh yeah, we can do the what's new with you.
So, what's new with you guys?
Yeah, yeah, well done, sir. That was a beautiful delivery right there.
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. You know, I'm trying to get more comfortable on screen, on the mic. You know, I rewatched
Yeah.
obviously last week's episode when I was doing all the editing and talking about our evolution and progression as we've done each and every single episode and how to talk and all this stuff and just trying to be a
Mo
little
better.
different. Mo better. Yeah, just a little different. You know,
Mo
being
better.
aware of things. So I do feel I found out the other phrase that I say quite often. It's things of that nature. I say that a lot.
A lot. Things of that nature. Oh man, I don't really got anything new. I would say I'm taking a little Excel course like online, get more problem with Excel. Given that I
Oh,
need that a
Excel.
lot more nowadays. Yeah, Excel.
Oh, yeah,
What
yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
yeah. I
I
thought you
about
said
me
a
Microsoft
sale
Office.
course. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Gotcha.
Excel, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I ain't know Microsoft Office costs that much. That thing's highway
yeah.
robbery
Yeah,
on me.
100%.
And now
Yeah.
You wanna?
subscription deals now. I'm like, what?
Do you know
Yeah. You
though?
can't just
You could
you don't
do
just get the disc
all.
anymore and
You
No.
know, you can upload it.
But you can also learn. Uh, I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to this, but because Google Sheets is basically
hmm,
Microsoft Excel, and so that's free.
Hmm.
Just so you know, and you could probably
I'll
find
look into
to
it.
a
check out.
YouTube course. Ooh, actually, hold on. I'll tell you if it exists or not.
Well,
What is
while you
that
search for that,
freaking?
I'll give you my
Yep.
new thing. So I hadn't been there in years, but today in between games, we went to Foster's golf course out in the Tukwila area there, and went into
Mhm.
their clubhouse restaurant to watch, the World Cup game. And they changed it. It used to be a little more, like your average bar, burgers and fries and chicken strips, right? But they switched it to it was like Islander food, it was all, luau pork and a bunch of different you know, I never know exactly how to say it, but poke or poke, you know,
Okay.
Yeah.
bowls and dishes and sushis and stuff. So it was just kind of cool to see like a different environment, and they were hosting a couple of like graduation parties in their car and their uh, conference rooms and stuff. So it just had a really like I was like, man, I feel like I'm back in like Hawaii or something. Like it's kind of
Nice.
cool to see a golf course or see a place, trying something new and or doing something different. And yeah, I recommend it though. The food was good. Just check it out.
Nice. Nice. I love it. Now it's making me hungry. Damn it.
Facts.
Um, right. As for it, I mean, I'm sure you found your if you bought Excel Q, but there's a whole bunch of YouTube courses online. So, which would probably work for Google Sheets. But there was a certain company, I can't think of what it is. So if it does, I'll obviously message you. Man,
No.
my only new thing for this last week was the World Cup. Um, that was an experience in itself. It was an all-day event. The game wasn't till 5, but I got down there at like 12. People were down there watching the Portugal-Spain game. I mean, everybody was so friendly. Everybody was involved. I got to go be part of the march, which was insane. And to be in this atmosphere where you just everybody is screaming USA and the belief was real. Um, to being that close to the field and watching these guys and just seeing this stadium, 66,000 people, just all except for 2 sections. 2 sections were Belgium. But, it was pretty surreal to just be around it, and, everybody's just a big fan, whether or not they just started. I mean, the guy that I went with has been to, I think he said 9 international games or US games over the last, like, year, and he went to, like, all the group stages and stuff like that, and, yeah, it was just, the outcome of the game was not great, of course, but overall it was good. And then when I went back home, it took me forever because there's so many people, and getting on the light rail sucked because I had to wait for 4 trains to get on the damn thing, and I stood the whole damn
And
time. My
they
legs
pack you
I
in there
don't
too.
Oh, yeah, and I think when I'm looking at it, like, I think I maybe sat. So I got there at noon, and I didn't get home till 10, and I think I sat down for maybe that entire time, an hour. The rest of it was just standing, maybe 2 hours, maybe, but, like, stood the whole time. Yeah, it was my legs were done, but it was I'll never forget that experience, and so that was definitely a big new thing, and, got some some footage, and yeah, just overall, it was, very surreal, so super cool.
Very fun, man. Glad you were able to
Alright,
go.
final round of jokes, and then we'll put a bow on this bad boy.
I got one. I'll start off here. So I poured so I poured some water over a duck's back. I don't think he cared.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
You're so excited for
yeah,
that,
yeah,
just
yeah.
for that. I'll give you this.
Hey.
Um, alright, I got you here. What did one monocle say to the other monocle?
See you later. Huh?
What's a monocle?
It's like
I'm
the
on some other
One
Monopoly
one
guy.
lens?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Monopoly, yep. Let's get together and make a spectacle of ourselves.
Uh,
I don't give a shit. That shit was
Oh,
funny.
you like that one.
Um,
Why
Uh,
is silence suspicious when you have kids?
why is
'Cause they're
silence
over there breaking
suspicious?
something.
Yeah,
Uh,
silence.
I got nothing.
Can't think. Yeah.
Right. Either they're sleeping or they're redecorating. No, you got a tough crowd. But it's not.
Yeah, I'll give you this one. I get you. I got you.
You don't get suspicious when your kid's silent. You don't get to ask you
Oh no, I
questions like
do.
what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, hey,
No,
what
it
you doing?
100%.
'Cause-
100%.
exactly.
Yeah. Uh,
uh, I had a quiet game of tennis today. Yeah, there was no racket.
I like that one. I like that one. I got another one. Why do dads tell jokes nobody laughs at?
uh-oh.
Uh,
I got nothing.
uh,
Because eye rolls count as audience. What is it? Audience participation.
hell yeah.
See, that count. Thank you
You
for your
get-
participation.
You get this one, and you get. Let's see here. I tried to start a professional hide and seek team, but it didn't work out. Turns out, good players are hard to find.
Uh-huh.
No, no, Bueller. Okay.
Yeah, just may have heard that one once or twice. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, all right, well, I'll have to redeem myself then. So,
One more each.
one more each. Let's do that.
All right. What happened when two slices of bread went on a date?
We smashed together.
I was a little
Solid.
more PG than that, but it was
Right.
loaf at first sight.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. What do you call someone who refuses to fart in public?
Uh,
I don't know.
trying to think of other words for fart.
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Gassy.
What's yeah?
Yep.
Gassed up.
A private tutor.
Ah, there you go. Hmm.
Give myself a pity laugh.
Yeah.
All right. Q, you got one more?
Nah, that was it for me, my car.
He's like, oh, no, I got it. All
right.
right. Well, it's appreciate you, gentlemen, and all your insights, and everybody that is watching. We appreciate you. If you were watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like for sure. That way you get notified every Wednesday, 9 a.m. is when the new episodes come out. So make sure you're tuned in. And if you haven't watched the previous episodes to this one, go and do that as well, unless there's a specific topic that you want to know more about than others. Dadstrong253.com is our website where you can find all of our links. You can find us Apple, Spotify, now iHeartRadio, Amazon. We have also our links for our merchandise. On there, you can get some hats, you can get some swag, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all of that. And last but not least, of course, our coaching services. So we do have that. And by the time this comes out, you should have already seen a post that's going to be for that we are going to be taking on 6 people, 6 dads out there that want to better themselves and get better in shape and take control of their lives. So we're going to be doing that for free. So look out for that post. Like I said, this is coming out on Wednesday. Making the post this weekend or past weekend. So you should see that if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook. But yeah, 6 dads. Yeah. Any final words, gentlemen, before we get signed off? Going once.
Got
Going
nothing,
twice.
man. I'm feeling
God
really
knows.
super motivational right now.
There we go. Hey, you know what? That's right. What is it? I redid our marketing. Strong dad, strong family, strong future. Oh shit!
Okay, okay. I like it.
Just trying to
I
do big
like it.
things around here. So, all right. Until next time, stay strong out there, and we'll see you on the next one.